Hello everyone, Tim here. This is going to be a video that has been kind of requested and I've been kind of dreading because of the amount of time I feel like it's going to take. But this is going to be my complete 4K Blu-ray collection across boutique labels, regular stuff, steelbooks, everything. I'm going to start with the boutiques and all that, then run into the steelbooks, then head into the regular studio stuff. It's going to be a mostly complete because there might be some steelbook stuff that I kind of forget that is 4K because as I'm going through, so like I know this 1917 is a 4K steelbook. It doesn't tell you anywhere on the spine that it's 4K. So some of this is just have to be off my memory. I wish all of them had a little 4K symbol, but they don't. So yeah, I'm going to be running through everything. I have over I think a tick over 400, but that's counting all sets as one. The Columbia Classics are one. The Lord of the Rings collection is one. So it's more than 400, but for the sake of this, I'm calling it 400 plus, whatever. But let's dive into it. I figure best place to start this video, honestly, is with two of my favorite labels, which happens to be Kino Lorber and Criterion. So I've got a stack of their stuff right here, and we're going to start with Kino with Spaceballs. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. This looks good. I actually prefer the 1956 version, though, more, shockingly. I know more people prefer this one. But Mad Max. Misery. Silence of the Lambs. The Great Escape. Really great movie. Touch of Evil. Outside of the Ghostbusters set that came out in February, this is my favorite, just regular standalone release. I loved this. Excellent release. Watch the reconstructed cut if you watch one. I think that's the best starting point. But fantastic performances, and Kino knocked it out of the park with the transfer. Got Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Hard Target. This is the corrected version. And the only one of these I have not popped in the player yet, Hannibal. I got this super cheap way after it came out. It doesn't have a slip or anything. Only one I didn't check out yet, so I don't know how that one is. I saw the movie a long time ago, but I don't know how the 4K looks. And now for Criterion, we've got Uncut Gems, Menace to Society. This one looks great. Mulholland Drive, Citizen Kane, The Red Shoes, which I think is overall their best looking one, and The Piano. Criterion is top of the heap when it comes, I think, with Blu-ray transfers, but they're not top of the heap with 4K transfers. They're damn good. They're great, actually, but they get beat by some other people, like Blue Underground, Kino Lorber, so, but they are still damn good, though. Now I got a big old stack in my lap of, what do we got? Blue Underground, Arrow, and Vinegar Syndrome here. So, oh, and one BFI release. So we'll start with Blue Underground, who, if you don't have any of their releases, they're on the expensive side. But my gosh, Blue Underground just knocks it out of the park on their transfers. They are so good. I can't stress how good they are. But we got Two Evil Eyes, Maniac Cop 2 and 3. I've watched 2, have not opened and watched the 3rd yet. But I'm a Bruce Campbell fan. I like the Maniac Cop series, even though he becomes to have lesser of a part. But yeah, very cool having those. The Final Countdown, this one looks absolutely stellar. Dead and Buried, also really love this release. So that's all the Blue Undergrounds. We have a BFI release with Seventh Seal. We've got Vinegar Syndrome here. We got Taming the T-Rex. Have not watched this one yet. Ticks. This is another one I haven't even gotten to yet. Deadly Games, Dial Code Santa. I don't know. It just looked unique. It's kind of how a lot of Vinegar Syndrome is. Dead Heat, also one of my favorite 2022 releases so far. Summer of '84. Really enjoyed this one. Now we've got Arrow with Children of the Corn, Pitch Black, Django, Flash Gordon. Ooh, almost gonna drop them here. Tremors. This is one of my favorite 4Ks in general. Really, really love that one. Got Dune, and we've got Donnie Darko. Really, really enjoyed the Arrow box sets though. But yeah, we're getting there on the boutique stuff at least. I feel like as I'm doing this, I'm passing right by some of the 4K titles, which is a downfall to mixing 4K and Blu-ray, because you're looking through like, oh, there's a 4K, there's a 4K. So I might be missing some stuff as I go through. I hope not. I hope I'm catching it all. But I did find out when I was showing before the Arrow stuff, I showed the wrong Donnie Darko. This is the 4K box set. The other one wasn't. So there's the 4K box set for that. This is the Second Sight Babadook 4K. We've got, the Halloweens are not in order, but here's Scream Factory stuff. There's Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, my favorite Halloween. Halloween 2. Halloween 4. Halloween 5. And then my second favorite, just barely, just because Michael Myers isn't one of my favorite horror icons. I just love how Halloween 3 plays out. That's why that's my favorite. But the first Halloween is an incredibly important film. It's an excellent film, and the score is amazing. Just really, really iconic horror movie. We've got The Howling. Didn't open this one yet. I have the Studio Canal release, which I'll be showing, but didn't open that one yet. I throw the same transfer. Got They Live, Krampus, Prince of Darkness, and this doesn't fit with any of this stuff, but I actually separate Neon and A24. They're not boutique labels, but I kind of separate them anyways. And back there is Neon. So within it is Parasite. Really phenomenal movie. I have Parasite on Criterion and the 4K regular release. So that will then end up shifting us. I think we're going to go into the Steelbooks next. All right, everyone. So this is the spot in the video where you can really try catching me slipping here, because I probably missed stuff, or I might show you something incorrectly. As I mentioned before in the intro, so there's a chunk of Steelbooks that will have the 4K symbol on the spine, which is awesome. But then there's also stuff like that 1917 I showed you that doesn't, even though it is. So I'm hoping first of all that I caught all of the 4K, but then I'm also hoping that I didn't misremember, and if I show you accidentally a Blu-ray Steelbook, it's some of the movies I have multiple Steelbooks for the same movie, so I have the Blu-ray and the 4K. It's possible I screw up. I hope I got it all. Yeah, catch me if I'm slipping here, because I don't want to open up all of these. Some of these ones with the tabs, they're kind of a pain to open, and this would take me forever to go through all that. But we'll start here. We've got Coming to America, fantastic movie. Total Recall, this was an amazing release. I thought this really looked great. Blade. This one, I could actually open this one. I think I might be wrong on here. I've got a Blade Runner, or Baby Driver, sorry. I have Baby Driver. Yeah, this is the Blu-ray. See, this is where you'll be able to catch me slipping. I could actually picture the 4K one now, too. I have the 4K back there somewhere. And as I run across it, then I'll have to show it. So ignore that I showed this Baby Driver, even though I do have Baby Driver on 4K Steelbook. But we've got Clockwork Orange. Have the regular solo release somewhere in the collection, so this one's not even opened. Chaos Walking. Beetlejuice. This one was kind of a pain in the butt to get. Ghost in the Shell. War of the Worlds. This Rand Steelbook is amazing looking. Tenet. V for Vendetta. There's a nick in this one. Oh well. Fallen Kingdom. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I don't know when that happened. It's got a slight little... oh well. I did have to cannibalize its steel protector to put it on another Steelbook that's more important to me. I got to get more protectors. But we've got Birds of Prey. Blues Brothers needs one. And Boys in the Hood also needs one. I got to order more of them. But actually, maybe when I'm done with all of this, my wife did find these. These are actually the bag ones. I ordered these a long time ago. I thought I didn't have them. I do, so I'll put those in the bags. That won't stop dents, but at least I can stop scratches. But yeah, I'll grab more Steelbooks now. Alrighty, next stack of Steelbooks ready, and I did run across, this is the 4K Baby Driver. What threw me off is, I don't know if it'll focus, but the side, it says Blu-ray on it, which I don't know. It's like there's no standards on what they're putting on the sides of the Steelbooks, but it says it has the Blu-ray symbol, not the 4K symbol, but this is the 4K. Got Dread. This one looked great. Got Full Metal Jacket. Kong vs. Godzilla vs. Kong. Gattaca. This is a really good sci-fi flick if you've never seen it before. F9. I don't know when I'll get to this movie, to be honest. At some point. Maybe. Free Guy. I enjoyed that one quite a bit. Goodfellas. The 2014 Godzilla. We've got the first Equalizer. The second Equalizer. Do the Right Thing. This amazing T2 Steelbook from Lionsgate. Oh, so nice. But yeah, got that. Deadpool. Detective Pikachu. Dr. Sleep. And Casino, which I'm a rare person that actually likes Casino more than Goodfellas. That's a pretty rare thing. Feels like this is harder than I anticipated, getting them out and not having others fall. It's kind of a pain, but I'm getting them. So we've got Invisible Man. I enjoyed this one a lot. I actually have the what is it, Blue Fans? I can't remember who it is, but the same Steelbook. It's in a more premium packaging. It's coming from Zavvi. Got New Mutants. The Shining. Fantastic 4K. One of the best, I think. Inception. I did not open this. I watched the 4K, but I can't remember if this 4K or, sorry, this Steelbook or the other Inception Steelbook I have is the 4K. Neither one has the marking on the side. So if this isn't the 4K Steelbook, the other one is. I have an Inception 4K. I'll just put it that way. Hitman's Bodyguard. I enjoyed it. We got Hacksaw Ridge. Really great war movie. Harry Potter, we have the 4K box set. So I didn't open this one yet. I've watched this in 4K, just not this specific copy yet. Hunt for Red October. This one looked really good. Just has the J card still on it. We've got Halloween. Again. Snake Eyes. Mortal Engines. Logan, Hellboy. I'm pretty damn sure this is one of the 4K one. Like I said, I'm kind of winging it off some of these. If you saw the little tabs on the back, they're great. Like they keep these in here really well, but it's kind of a pain to open them all. It's actually really a pain. So it's just going off memory somewhat. Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. Gladiator. The Looper Steelbook from Zavvi. 1917. Really great one. And Kong Skull Island. For this stack, this time I prepped myself with a little bit more at least to make it a little easier. We've got the first Jumanji. This is another Jumanji. Which one we got? We got Next Level here. Jumanji Next Level. John Wick. Here's another one. Again, you can correct me down below if I picked the wrong one. I've got a bunch of John Wick Steelbooks. Like 5, 6, something like that. Some are Blu-ray, some are 4K. I'm pretty sure this was 4K. I have them all in 4K. I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, Whiplash. This wonderful Wizard of Oz one. Valerian. The Tax Collector. Venom. Waterworld. Wonder Woman. Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2. Which, call me crazy, but alright, so I had the Steelbook since it came out. I saw someone else on Instagram did this, and that's actually really cool. That's the back. I flipped it, and I like that a lot more. So, unfortunately, it's a little dinged, but that's from Best Buy. Oh well. Quiet Place Part 2. Jaws. Also, this would be in my top 10 overall of all 4Ks. Oh my god, it's no pun intended. It's jaw-dropping how good this looks. Here is another John Wick so this is 3. I think this is the 4K one. Again, I have all 3 in 4K. Yeah. Anyways, Mad Max Fury Road and Midway. This is a reference quality with picture and sound movie. There's way better war movies. It tries to do entirely too much, too many characters. You don't care about half of them, but the sound is freaking amazing. So overall, but yeah, look and sound great. I feel like I'm trying to tackle larger and larger piles here. We've got Spies in Disguise, Shawshank Redemption. What a wonderful movie this is. My gosh. Shrek. Put this one off to the side till I find the other one. Raya. Super 8. Really good one. Loved this one. Knives Out. Looking forward to Knives Out 2. Even though, unfortunately, it's Netflix. Sicario 2. Oh, here we go. Okay. So, back earlier days of 4K, or maybe it was like 2017, 2018, but they released all of the Raimi trilogy and the Garfield trilogy, or Garfield movies in 4K, in a nice like 4K Steelbook packaging. This is those Steelbooks. So this is all of the Garfield and Tobey Maguire movies. Stupid me, for some reason I don't have the package that they went into anymore, which if someone has it, I would gladly buy it off them. So what sucks is the spines are blank. I don't know why, even if it was packaged in something else, why Sony was like, let's make the spines blank. But anyways, yeah, this is still all those movies in 4K. Got It's a Wonderful Life. Dirty Dancing. This one was great. Shang-Chi. This is that Target, or this is Blu-ray. Silly me was about to show a Blu-ray one. We'll ignore that. Punisher. Requiem for a Dream. The Town, really, really good one. Pirates of the Caribbean. Three from Hell. This is Incredibles 2. Brave. Finding Nemo. Toy Story 2. Mulan. Encanto. As you see, there's not really an order. I got to get all this stuff actually in order. But I'll get there eventually. Another gigantic stack. Let's give this a shot here. We've got Wonder Woman 84, Still sealed. I never got to that movie. It's the word of mouth, I guess, got to me. I'm my own judge on what I like, but I don't know. It just got to me where I didn't get to the point of I felt like popping it in. Rear Window. Oh my God, all those Hitchcock 4Ks are amazing. Psycho. Old. Which Avengers is this? Endgame. Infinity War. Black Widow. I am so behind on MCU movies, like crazy behind. It's like after Endgame, I kind of just taking a break from them, I guess. I don't think I've seen a single one since Endgame. I'm going to see them all, but I don't know. I guess taking a mental break from them. But Winter Soldier. Love that one, though. Up. Zootopia. That live action Lion King, Princess and the Frog, Wreck-It Ralph 2, Finding Dory, The Nutcracker of the Four Realms, Good Dinosaur, Jungle Book, Wall-E, First Wreck-It Ralph, Toy Story 3, Mulan, Cars, it's the first Cars, Toy Story, Cinderella, yeah, that is 4K, and Vertigo. Yeah, for these, if anyone remembers, there was a point where Best Buy was so overstocked in all of these Pixar and a lot of the MCU and stuff like that. They were clearancing these things out for like $5-7. It was crazy how cheap these were, like $7.99 for stuff that was normally like $34.99. So I have a lot of these because of that. Alrighty, next tack here we've got Arrival, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Like that one a lot. Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. Love Blade Runner 2049. Apocalypse Now. This amazing American Psycho Steelbook. American Assassin, I think pretty underrated. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Bad Boys 1 and 2. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Captain America First Avenger. Iron Man 3. Captain Marvel. Doctor Strange. Spider-Man Far From Home. Jungle Cruise. No Time to Die, Iron Man 2, and Iron Man 1. It's kind of exciting getting her on the Steelbooks because then it means I get to do box sets and then the regular stuff, which I feel will be a little bit easier than the Steelbooks. We've got Venom, Let There Be Carnage, Dune, La La Land, Braveheart, Backdraft, Green Mile, Hurt Locker, Christine, Top Gun, Last Action Hero, and Soul, which I really enjoyed. And then I think I'm grabbing the next stack, which I think is most of the last of the Steelbook. It's a pretty large stack, though. We've got Big Hero 6, Wolf of Wall Street. What is this one called again? Onward. I was blanking on the name. Onward. I did enjoy that one though. Frozen. Juice. Hocus Pocus. Scream. Eternals. The Birds. This is a Manta Lab one, but it's Shape of Water. This is the 4K. Scott Pilgrim. Saw. Snatch. Starship Troopers. The Thing. Speed. Luca. Us. Unbreakable. Suicide Squad. Transformers, this movie, oh, this wrecked you as a kid in the 80s, though. It wrecked kids. Shutter Island, Sonic, Skyscraper, I dug it. Sicario, and Spiral. And as I'm going through, I just realized I never grabbed, somewhere in there is my Zavi Cabin in the Woods Steelbook, which is 4K. So that's somewhere in there. I have that one also. I don't know. It's a lot to search through. But I'm going to head over to the, 4K box sets and then the regular box sets. Or, sorry, I should say Steelbook 4K box sets and then the regular 4K box sets. Okay, so this is some of the Steelbook 4K box sets I'm going to show. I'm actually going to take that off the tripod to aim at the wall, and I'll just show you the 4K box sets kind of in their places already instead of taking them off. And then we'll focus on the wall over there. But we've got the Indiana Jones 4K set. Great, I think great transfers. I like the look of the Steelbooks. The box is absolutely horrendous. Got that new Kingsman set, 4K Steelbooks. And this is how I wish all Steelbook sets are. I love these, the ones that are fully encased in like metal. But we've got the Hobbit trilogy right here. We've got the Lord of the Rings trilogy here. The Batman, this is the Burton and Schumacher ones. Really good set. That's why, like, they have those new Zavi ones that went up, but like, I like that set. I think I'm pretty okay with that. And then we have all of the Avengers movies in a nice set. So, yeah, I'm going to take that off the tripod, and we'll focus on the rest of the box set stuff at least. All right, so this is generally my box set wall. And within here, we've got the Transformers collection is 4K. Men in Black is 4K. Karate Kid. Of course, the amazing Ghostbusters set. Got E.T.'s 4K. Akira is. Goonies is. Of course, both Columbia Classics, which, if you, that one's gone, but I can't recommend this one enough. I mean, it's so cheap lately. You get great movies in that set. I just definitely recommend that one. I've got, that's a Zavi import of the Citizen Kane 4K, but I already showed it at the Criterion too. But the Hitchcock 4K set, really love that one. What else we got? The Ip Man, the four movie set, which you don't really run across this one a whole lot. I didn't get to this yet, but I'm glad I got it because, like I said, you don't really run across it yet, or across it much. Harry Potter collection, the Steelbooks for Back to the Future. This is a 4K that was an Amazon exclusive. It has a record in it. The Universal Monsters, the Studio Canal Howling, that's 4K. Jurassic Park, Resident Evil, and Underworld. That looks to be all of the... Actually, I shouldn't say all, because that's all that are over there. But I also have... So let's see, up here, that Mulholland Drive, that's an import. That's a 4K. The Guest is a Second Sight 4K. The Sting is a 4K Steelbook. That's just another Scream. And the Evil Dead Groovy Collection, which is 4Ks for the movies. So that should be all of the 4K box sets, mostly. So yeah, we'll move on to stuff in here now. I'm going to totally regret pulling these out. This is going to be a lot of work afterward, but it's okay. So we've got Cloverfield. This is generally alphabetical, but I noticed Cloverfield in the C, but we had 10 Cloverfield with the numbers. I want to keep them together. But yeah, we've got both Cloverfields. Paradox doesn't exist. 2012. 22 Jump Street, 21 Jump Street, 47 Ronin, 310 to Yuma, 300, Alita, Alien, Aquaman, Allied, Atomic Blonde, Anna, Ad Astra. I really dug this one. This one got a lot of shit when it came out. I liked it. Air Force One, absolutely iconic 90s action movie. Antebellum, Argo, really great one. Got Abominable, didn't see this yet. I got it for actually trading credit at the One Game Store. Apollo 13, The Accountant, I dug it. Batman v Superman. The Batmans are not in any order whatsoever. They're all around. So you'll see Rises first. Battleship. Yeah, stuff is all over. We have to get stuff in more of an order. It's in like very loose alphabetical. And some stuff even kind of slipped through the cracks, to be honest. We've got Brightburn. Bridge over River Kwai. Bumblebee. I liked this one. Black Hawk Down, that's an absolute classic. Original Blade Runner, great film. Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. I liked Won't You Be My Neighbor, the documentary, more, but this is very, very good. Here is Batman Begins. Bad Boys for Life. I liked this one quite a bit. The Dark Knight. Bad Times at El Royale. Bloodshot, haven't seen this one. Got it for $3.99. I'll see it eventually. It looked pretty bad, but $3.99 for a 4K. I mean, it's no worse than a rental. Got Bill and Ted. This was an import from Zavvi. Beverly Hills Cop. Can't wait for 2. Hopefully 3 comes also. Next up, we got Collateral. Really like this movie. As a 4K, I don't think it's spectacular or anything. The way Michael Mann films, it doesn't lend itself to the higher resolution really all that great. It's a dark movie, so HDR does help, but this isn't a great one, but it's a great movie. We've got Chappie. Really like Chappie, which is weird because this one's pretty hated. The people from that, they're in a band, like Die Antwoord or whatever, but Ninja and the girl that are super annoying in this movie, they're meant to be super incredibly freaking annoying. So I'm okay hating their characters. You're not supposed to like their characters, honestly. But the performances by Sharlto Copley, Dev Patel, Sigourney Weaver, Hugh Jackman, like, they're all good. And I like the story. I like the whole robot aspect. Just, I don't mind that there's annoying characters. They're supposed to be shitty. And then we got Central Intelligence. This didn't need a 4K. I mean, everything deserves 4K. This isn't one I really needed to have on 4K. But, it was cheap. Next up, we got Creed 2. The Commuter. Just another Liam Neeson flick. Charlie's Angels, the remake. Did not watch. Got the super cheap Black Friday time period. I got it because I like Elizabeth Banks. I'm a sucker for her. I think she's beautiful. I think she's a great actress. I think she's pretty good with scripts, and I think she's a solid director. So I think this might suck, but I'm okay with it. I like her. So, we'll see. But the original Charlie's Angels, this one I do like. It's early 2000s, cheesy fun. Cliffhanger. This is a great one. Color Out of Space. Probably one of Nick Cage's better new movies, and it's weird as hell. It's a freaking nuts movie. Here, this looks like I'm showing you the Blu-ray. It's actually the 4K. I had the Blu-ray, watched it, enjoyed it quite a bit. Gave away the Blu-ray, but kept the slipcover, because I got the 4K that didn't have a slipcover, and I was like, whatever. I don't care if it's the Blu-ray one. Why not? But I like the flick, though. Got Candyman. Deepwater Horizon. I like this one. Deadpools. Downsizing. And my third favorite movie of all time with Die Hard. Love Die Hard. When the heck are we getting the rest of them on 4K? I would like if they just kind of redid that Nakatomi Plaza set in 4K. I'd be good with that. All right, so I just pulled out everything else. My floor is full of 4K right now. So we've got Forrest Gump. Ford v Ferrari. Really, really enjoyed this one. I'm a racing fan, and that movie hit pretty hard. Got Fury, which actually the disc is loose. So I watched this in 4K digitally. I have not popped in the disc yet. I didn't realize this disc was loose. I got this like really cheap. Oh, it's the Blu-ray that was loose anyways. But yeah, really good movie. Just toss that down there. First Man, enjoy that one a lot. Got the import for Escape from New York 4K. Expendables, that's the first one. Second one. Third one. All for $3.99 each. Evil Dead. Ex Machina 4K. Didn't get around to watching the 4K yet for like the physical 4K. Again, watched this one digitally. I pretty much bought it shortly after getting, well, long enough that I missed the slip. But yeah, very, very good. This is a really cheap 4K to get, though. Eddie the Eagle, I liked this one quite a bit. I'm a sucker for those true story movies. I enjoyed it. Hugh Jackman put on a great performance, so did Taron Egerton. I like this sappy, emotional, inspirational movie. Got Daddy's Homes. Didn't need these, but they're fun movies. This one was $3.99. What the heck is $3.99? Days of Thunder. Again, racing fan. Love this one. Don't Breathe 2. Didn't get to that one yet. Daybreakers. Oh, I might have seen this years ago. Again, $3.99. When I hit those prices, it's like I can rent it digitally or something for that price, or I'm probably gonna find the Blu-ray for similar, if not more. So what the heck is $3.99? Dunkirk, my favorite Nolan movie. That's a very different opinion, but it's mine. I love Dunkirk. And Dracula Untold. That covers this stack, and there's still 6 more stacks to go. Alright, so next up we've got Justice League, Jupiter Ascending, Joker, great score, Inglourious Bastards, I mean, good movie, 4K I should say. In the Heights, really loved this one. This was fabulous. I really, really dug that one. I was waiting for a while for that to come to a pretty good price for 4K. Independence Day, classic, love that one. Independence Day Resurgence, utter trash. I honestly, I don't think I bought this actually. I think this came in a lot I bought from either Facebook Marketplace or something, and I kept it because I didn't have it in the collection, and it was one of those, like, I already paid for it. It is what it is. It's bad though. This is so bad. Got It Chapter 2. Hunter Killer. Love this one. Hell or High Water. Really love that one. Hobbs and Shaw. This one you don't really see too much. This is probably dirt cheap anyways. But Hurricane Heist, I don't even ever see this one sitting around anywhere. I don't know how many they made of this one, but it's dumb fun. I like those type of movies. One of the How to Train Your Dragons. Halloween 2018. I watched it on Blu-ray and picked up the 4K later, much later, because I missed the slip. So I didn't even watch that 4K yet. Hellboy. The original Ghostbusters 4Ks. The Gentleman. Really good Guy Ritchie movie. I enjoyed that. Godzilla 98. I like it. it could be nostalgia. It's probably nostalgia. It's really not very much of a good Godzilla movie, but it's a very fun kaiju type movie. I like it. Godzilla King of Monsters. The G.I. Joes, which picked these up when they were not 9 something at Walmart. Watched this one. Didn't get to this one yet. It's G.I. Joe. Guns of Navarone. Got this for $4.99, which is great. Did miss the slip, but whatever. Gemini Man. Probably overall the best 4K on the market as concerned to picture quality and sound quality. Movie-wise, not so much, but this looks amazing. If you're okay with the 60 FPS. And for this stack, we end with Fantastic Beasts and the Crimes of Grindelwald. So these stacks are kind of in a reverse order based off how I grabbed them out. So I'm starting at like M and N, but I'm going to be working down to J. It's backwards, whatever. This isn't really an in order complete 4K. It's just, this is the 4Ks. So we've got the Audrey Hepburn classic, My Fair Lady. Night School. Nobody. Really dug that one. News of the World. I didn't get to the 4K itself yet, but I watched it 4K. I actually rented it for the $19.99 back when it was the in theaters one. And it looked great on there, so I'll get to the 4K soon enough. But I loved the movie. I really, really loved this movie. Probably way more than most people did. It was fantastic. Mother, got this one really cheap. I'm going to watch it at some point. Aronofsky is... yeah, he's interesting. So I will be watching this, though. Just didn't get to it yet. I got it cheap, like I said. Maze Runner. Murder on the Orient Express. Ugh. Men in Black International. This was bad. I blind bought this during Black Friday, and it's yeah, it's not good. It's really not good. The Martian, that one's great. Moon, which is a recommendation I will gladly throw out at any time. I really loved Moon. One of the Mechanics. Mask of Zorro. Monster Hunter. Magnificent Seven. Mayhem. This next one's a great 4K. Mission Impossible Fallout. Really good one. Really loved this one. The Last Duel. Really good. A lot of times with movies that some people think are boring, I end up liking them. So I don't know. Sometimes I like the long drawn out stuff. So that's why I enjoyed like Ad Astra and enjoying something like this. But yeah, I thought it was fabulous. Looper. Lone Survivor. Life. Really like this one. Kingsman. This is the first Kingsman. It's like a deluxe pack. And then this was a pack that had Kingsman 2 in it. It's funny because I bought this before Kingsman 2. Then Kingsman 2 came out, and it felt like this set was cheaper to get this than just buy Kingsman 2. I feel like it. Something like that. So I have Kingsman 1 like 3 times right now on 4K. But they're cool sets. King Arthur, King Kong, and John Wick 3 Parabellum. I've still never actually seen this King Kong. I bought this one like pretty cheap. Peter Jackson's. Just never got to it. I will get to it at some point though. Okay, so we got Red, Reminiscence, Revenant, The Quick and the Dead, The Protege, Passengers. Love the score to this one. Puppet Master. Pacific... what? Which one is this? Pacific Rim Uprising. The Prestige. Really love this movie. I got to get to this 4K. I picked the 4K up. It was, I guess, getting rare. And I wanted to hop on it like ASAP. It's a great movie, though. Really good Nolan movie. Predator triple pack. The Forever Purge. Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies. Possessor. Peninsula. So I loved Train to Busan. Really loved it. This felt completely needless. Like nothing about this worked really for me. So the action set pieces are way more over the top than Train to Busan, where it takes away any like scares at all, and the CGI is bad. It's just, this was not what I wanted at all. Patriots Day, really good. This is a Trent Reznor, Atticus Ross score too, which is awesome, but enjoy that one. Pan's Labyrinth, that's a classic. The Purge collection, well, up to the point that this came out. Punisher, which I have the Steelbook for also. Outsiders, this was a great release. Overlord, I didn't care for it too much, actually. Outpost, and Oblivion. We're almost there. It's kind of getting exciting here. So we've got whatever this Starship Troopers is. I got this super cheap somewhere. I don't know where. I did not buy this new. I bought this used for something cheap, but it's one of the animated Starship Trooper movies. Stuber, I enjoyed it. Rogue One, my favorite thing Disney has done with Star Wars. Love that movie. Got A New Hope. Scarface. Saving Private Ryan. The Spy Who Dumped Me. This is not that good, which sucks because I actually really like both the lead actresses. I don't know if anyone remembers, Voodoo used to do basically before the movie was out, you know how things are digitally first and then they'll come to disc. Back when they were at Walmart, they used to have it where you can pay, like this is something like pay $29.99. You got the digital then, and then they would ship you the disc. So to me, that was a great bargain, because if I was going to say blind buy this anyways, I got to watch it digitally weeks ahead of time. Unfortunately, this one didn't pan out as being all that great, but oh well. Star Trek Beyond, Star Trek Into Darkness, Scoob, whatever the hell this River Runs Red is. This was cheap. Rambo Last Blood. Final Chapter, Resident Evil. This Rambo was great. I enjoy Red Sparrow. I talked about it in another video, but I liked it. I should not have watched it with my parents, but I liked it. And Wrong Goes Wrong. Also really dug this one. Got Tomb Raider. 3 Billboards. Smokey and the Bandit, that's a great release. Trainspotting. Legend of Tarzan, San Andreas. This was it my first or damn near one of my first 4Ks, because I was into 4K right from the start, and this was I believe this was a launch title. I'm pretty damn sure this was either a launch title or within the launch window. So this was one of my first 4K. It's something like that. Love this one though. This is a great one. Got Space Jam, that's childhood nostalgia right there. The Coronado trilogy, which my favorite is Hot Fuzz. I'd go Hot Fuzz, Shaun, and then World's End, but I like them all. Secret Life of Pets 2. Stand By Me. The first Star Trek. Schindler's List. Love this one. I just can't say enough good things about that one. Solo. Serenity, my favorite movie of this year, which is 05, I believe this is. I believe it's 2005, but yeah, love this. I love the TV show. Scream. I have this a multiple time purchase, but I love Scream and love this slipcover. It's awesome looking. unopened because I don't need to really open it. I already have the Steelbook opened. The Shallows. This is a pretty rare slip, apparently. Love the movie, though. Really love the movie. Stagecoach. And I purchased these not that long ago. I did not get in with most of the Star Wars 4Ks when they came out. I don't really know why, per se. But I bought these, like, way later. So I missed out on slipcovers, and I didn't even open them because I haven't felt like watching Star Wars yet. But, yeah, Return of the Jedi, Revenge of the Sith, and Empire Strikes Back. I'll get to those at some point. I kind of do Star Wars in, like, waves. And this is mostly it now. I think, as I've been going, there's been certain ones that have been clicking off in my head, thinking I didn't show these yet. So I do have some stuff kind of just around. So maybe this is like a complete minus like 5 or 10 movie type of thing. I don't know. Because I don't think I showed the Zack Snyder Justice League. And I know that's somewhere. I could have missed. It's somewhere around. Maybe downstairs. I don't know. But there's certain ones that kind of popped into my head. Like the Cabin in the Woods 4K Steelbook. I don't know. They're around somewhere. They're not lost. They're just around. But got Zero Dark 30, War for the Planet of the Apes, X-Men Dark Phoenix, Warm Bodies, Wonder, Willy Wonka, Warrior, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Van Helsing, VFW, Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, 10 Commandments. This is a fantastic release. This slip got beat to hell in the mail. Oh my god, it arrived in awful shape. But the movie is fantastic. And then I went over to the A24 area and realized got Green Knight. Actually, where the hell's Lamb? I think Lamb is downstairs, actually. So that's another one. Just like I said, it's plus or minus some. Well, not minus. Well, yeah. God, I'm tripping over my own words. But yes, there's more stuff that should be in this video. But anyways, also got that Midsummer Director's Cut 4K and The Last Black Man in San Francisco. So that, for the most part, is all of my 4Ks. Like I said, for the most part, it's, by count, it's a tick over 400. But that's, again, the Columbia Classics are 6 movies each. Ghostbusters is 3. Karate Kid's 3. 6 Resident Evils, I think it is. So there's 4 Jurassic Parks in there. There's a lot more to the number. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this wasn't too long. If you noticed, I have a lot of stuff that does not have slip covers, and that is because, regardless of what some people think, I actually do buy a lot of stuff used and a lot of stuff for pretty cheap. I like slip covers, but they're not a deal breaker for me, even in the slightest. I will, if I could get Van Helsing for $5 like this, or with the slip it's $10-15, I'm gonna get it for $5 without the slip. I like the slips, and I'll get it if I can, but I could get more movies for just pretty much being okay without the slip. It's not a deal breaker for me. So yeah, I do have a lot of stuff without slips, a lot of stuff that's used. Used stores are my best friend. I'll tell you, I have bulked up a lot of the collection with a lot of great movies for very cheap. Like, great movies that kind of just sit on shelves for not that much money. And not that I'm saying, well, Van Helsing's actually not that bad, but it's, I don't know. Like, Warrior, I got this for really cheap at FYE. You can get really good stuff for really cheap. If you're okay without the slip. If you want the slip, I get it. Like, a whole collection of all slips looks amazing. So yeah, if you're a slip collector, I mean, I get it. But if you're okay without slips, man, you can do really well for not that much money. I will say one of the things I want to do with my collection is get off all the stickers and everything. Because if you noticed, I had a lot of stuff that still had price stickers and all that. I generally don't take them off right off the bat, not because I don't want to, just don't get to it. One of these times I'm going to just pretty much spend the day and I'm going to have to take off all of the stickers that are all over stuff, because there's a lot, because I get a lot of stuff used. But yeah, that's all I got. I hope you enjoyed this 4K collection video. If you've got anything specifically to say down below, let me know. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do. Otherwise, yeah, that's all I got. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.